Back to my video. I apologize for little absence and starting Monday, of course, the live sessions will resume. One of the frequently asked questions people ask of me on my social media account, Facebook, my group, as well as on Instagram, as what are the best in-demand freelance skills? And even though this is a little tricky question, I usually respond with the highlighting the importance of learning a skill, because I genuinely believe if you learn a skill too, and if you become a master of that particular skill, there is a demand. Even if you are a tech freelancer who has specialized in freelancing with skill sets such as web development, graphic designing, content writing, so on and so forth, or even if you are a good voiceover artist, if you play guitar well, at the end of the day, even if you act well, we all do one way or another. But there's a demand for every single skill set. But what matters the most is how good you are from the scale of 1 to 10 in perfecting that particular skill set. But nonetheless, let's just cut the chase here. This seems to be a different video pattern where I'm sharing a screen. The blog link is from beangguru.com, already given in the description of this video. And my experience of 21 years of freelancing says that these are the top 10 in-demand freelance skills. And if you work hard on them, if you practice one or two skill sets, don't see a reason why you should not equip yourself with a couple of skill sets. But if you focus on one, even if you spend time in mastering one particular skill set, you're giving yourself a fair chance of cementing your place as a freelancer in different marketplaces and winning a project. So the first skill set ranked at number 10 is, you can by the way, click on the link that's in the description of the video. That is data entry and virtual assistant. So this skill set is for those who really do not want to learn any technical skill. Does not require any 4-year college degree, and you can offer your services as a data entry specialist or virtual assistant for Amazon, on Guru.com, Upwork, Fiverr, and other freelance marketplaces. On number 9 is creative writer. So if you've got this creative analytical thinking, you can find a lot of freelance projects as a creative writer. Then on the 8th position is animations. Now animations is quickly surfacing up as one of the most in-demand freelance skills, and the reason being, amid COVID-19, lots of people have shifted their brick and mortar businesses online. With the virtual presence, of course, they want to demonstrate their businesses through videos, and that is where animations and video creators come into equation. My advice to all graphic designers is, if you know how to use Photoshop, if you know how to use Illustrator, it won't hurt you a bit in upgrading your skill set and jumping to VFX, which essentially means learning video animations and of course editing. On number 7 there's digital marketing, social media marketing. Again, falling back to the previous example of small businesses struggling with brick and mortar business presence. In US alone, lots of small businesses have filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and since the businesses are shifting to the virtual platform, the e-platform, they do not know how to market their business. That is where digital marketers and social media marketers weigh in, and they can help these struggling small businesses who have recently created their online presence and help them in generating leads, or possibly convert those leads into sales by creating a nice sales funnel. More on that later when the playlist rolls out for digital marketing as well as for social media marketing on this English channel. On 6th position is React Native, AngularJS, and WordPress. Of course, again, since there's a huge demand for website development, there are many off-the-shelf content management systems, but somehow, because of open source community and lots of developers chipping in with multiple plugin development, better themes, WordPress surfaces up as a forefront leader for website development. That's of course off-the-shelf content management system. And same goes for React Native and AngularJS, programming languages that are in high demand, not just for desktop or a laptop websites, but also for mobile app development, which of course also is highlighted at fourth position. So on fifth is search engine optimization. Digital marketing is incomplete without search engine optimization. Lots of businesses who have been successfully able to transit their presence from brick and mortar business to a virtual business, they are looking for leads and sales, and they're looking for customers. And what better way to get new customers, generate sales, than to get the traffic from different search engines, Google predominantly. So search engine optimization is an art, and of course, if you learn this skill, how to create effective websites that are not only search engine friendly, which essentially means they should be responsive, faster loading, and easy to navigate through different pages, and should provide enough information by inculcating all the competitive keywords that are popular but as well as less difficult to rank. So therefore, the keywords are able to drive traffic to a website. Search engine optimization is a specialized niche, and it requires a lot of experiment. It requires a lot of time spent in learning. But I can assure you, if you learn this skill, this alone would be able to make you between $50 to $250 per hour on different freelance marketplaces. And the reason why I'm using the word freelance marketplaces is because of the saturated competition, where people are literally slashing their services prices to as low as perhaps $5 on Fiverr.com. But as a search engine optimization specialist, you can still price at will because of your value proposition you are providing to your clients. You're soliciting the aim to orchestrate more sales, better leads, more viewership on the website. So of course you are in demand. On the fourth position is mobile app developer. Now, since many small businesses, predominantly into those who are into product industry, they are looking for mobile app development so that they can easily allow people to download their apps and get frequent up-to-dates about the recent offers, the recent updates, new products being offered, and therefore a rising demand for mobile app developers. You need to learn how to create hybrid mobile apps that can run simultaneously on iOS platforms as well as on Android platforms. Again, more on hybrid mobile app and the system, and when the playlist is rolled out. On the third position is graphic designing. Self-explanatory. Every website needs a graphic designer, UX UI designer. Every cataloger, brochure, an online brochure, social media presence, YouTube thumbnails, every platform on the internet needs a graphic designer. But because of the huge saturation in this particular field, be assured that only best of the best would suffice. They would be able to stand on the forefront as a skilled resource that is in demand. If you're an ordinary graphic designer, you probably would need to work hard on upgrading your skills in order to grow in the structure in this particular skill set. On the second position is software development, and then on the first, which is of course in huge demand, is website development. Software developers, they are striking back in marketplaces. Somehow the demand of software developers sort of like decreased over the years on mainstream as well as non-traditional freelance marketplaces. But because of COVID-19, in order to streamline the processes better, in order to make sure that the efficiency of teams working remotely is enhanced, in order to ensure that the funnel is not only fast but also equips you with better tools to make the processes faster, make decision making faster, and eventually every information is accessible on a click of the button, and that is where software developer role comes into equation. On the first position is website development. Of course, self-explanatory. We briefly talked about the importance of WordPress, but alongside WordPress, there's Shopify, there's PHP, there's .NET, and Symfony, and so on and so forth. Many other freelance website development skill set that are in high demand because of brick and mortar businesses switching to the virtual platform. So if you ask me, these are the top 10 skill sets in demand. The reason why I have given you this list is because, by the way, you can access all this information by checking the description of this video and clicking on the link. But the reason why I've talked about these top 10 skills is because, as a freelancer who has been doing it for over 2 decades, if you surf these skill sets on Upwork, on Guru.com, on peopleperhour.com, eventually you'll find out that, yeah, artificial intelligence, augmented reality, data analysis, there are many other skill sets, emerging and trending skill sets that are in demand, but predominantly these 10 still suffice. And interestingly, all of these 10 skill sets do not require a 4-year college degree. If you give yourselves a fair chance of learning any of the skill set and give yourselves 3 months, I can assure you, not only you can learn this skill, but you can, by practicing, also allow yourself to get into a fair chance of making money as a freelancer on different marketplaces. So this is it. Check out the link in the description, and I look forward to your participation in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.